was blessed a long time ago to invest my money the right way and, put what you think about me. I don't care what you say about me. You're not in the position that I'm in.
Terence Crawford is done entertaining Floyd Mayweather's constant jabs. After Floyd criticized Crawford's latest win, calling it undeserved and even leaking a private sparring video, Crawford fired back, claiming Mayweather owes him money and needs to stop pretending he's still rich. According to Crawford, Floyd owes him roughly $31 million, a debt that allegedly dates back to the early days of their relationship. This comes right after Mayweather landed in yet another financial controversy, being sued in Las Vegas for failing to pay for several luxury cars. Crawford believes Floyd's recent outbursts are nothing more than an attempt to seek validation online, while his real-life finances tell a different story.
I couldn't choose a better guy for the job.
He's gonna make you hundreds of millions, you say?
Hundreds of millions, it sounds good, but we're in the billionaires club.
The lawsuit that sparked Crawford's reaction was filed less than 10 days ago in Clark County District Court, painting an uncomfortable picture for the former champion. Mayweather Promotions LLC and Floyd himself were named in the complaint, with Vegas Auto Gallery alleging that Floyd purchased 4 luxury cars worth over $2 million on July 3rd. The cars included a 2018 Mercedes Maybach, a 2023 Ferrari, a 2023 Porsche, and a 2025 McLaren. Court filings show Mayweather issued 2 checks, one for $1.6 million and another for $650,000, only to later instruct the dealership not to deposit them.
That they did some shady practices. But this is a response to their lawsuit that he bought 4 cars in the amount of $2.3 million back in July. And one of the cars was $1.2 million, which was a 2018 special edition Maybach. I don't know, something really, really fancy. Very, very rare.
Instead, Floyd flaunted the purchase on Instagram, showing off the cars to his 29 million followers. The dealership claims Mayweather never intended to keep the vehicles, using them merely as props to reinforce his Money Mayweather persona. Eventually, Floyd returned 3 of the cars and agreed to keep the Maybach under a $1.2 million settlement, but still never paid for it.
Options. I got about 100 cars, but right here, we like to call this the Sweet 16.
By signing that settlement, Floyd and Mayweather Promotions essentially confessed to the debt, acknowledging up front that they owed the money and could not legally challenge it if they defaulted. Despite that ironclad agreement, the dealership claims Mayweather missed multiple payment deadlines, even after receiving extensions. Attorney Michael Cristalli, representing Vegas Auto Gallery, summed it up clearly. Our filing speaks for itself. Despite Mr. Mayweather buying the vehicles, issuing checks, and signing contracts, he refused to pay.
$5 million. That's an incredible amount of money. And then they go, that's true, but you owe 50 more. And he's just like, that can't be right.
This kind of claim isn't new for Mayweather. Over the years, numerous businesses have accused him of late payments or refusing to pay altogether. From unpaid wages at his now-closed Las Vegas strip club girl collection, to disputes with jewelers and event promoters, the pattern remains the same. The man who flaunts his fortune often finds himself entangled in financial disputes.
I mean, dang, Floyd Money Mayweather. Man, wow, y'all around here getting Rolexes, not paying for them. Man, y'all got stacks of money, owing jewelers money. Man, how y'all around here, man, getting millions of dollars in all this jewelry and leaving 200?
That's where Crawford's comments hit home. His claim that Mayweather owes him $31 million doesn't seem to come out of thin air. While Crawford's camp hasn't revealed details, the context suggests a few possibilities. One is that he's referencing potential earnings lost when a Mayweather-Crawford fight never materialized. When Floyd retired in 2017, Crawford was climbing the pound-for-pound ranks, already a unified 140-pound champion en route to welterweight dominance. A Mayweather-Crawford showdown at that moment would have been a massive event, easily generating hundreds of millions in pay-per-view revenue.
I know life is hard, I know life is expensive, but come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants...
Another possibility lies outside the ring. Mayweather's promotional empire has been involved in countless deals, partnerships, and fighter contracts. Disputes over unpaid percentages or promotional obligations are nothing new in boxing. What makes this moment especially striking is that it came right after a leaked private sparring video. In boxing culture, sparring is sacred, What happens behind gym doors stays there. Sharing that footage publicly is considered a major breach of trust.
The Money Man is getting ready. Super Bowl weekend, Las Vegas. He had to get the ones. Make it rain. Yeah. I need everybody. I mean everybody. At Girl Collection, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the Super Bowl, or whoever win or lose, it don't matter. I need everybody there. Girl Collection.
The irony is that Floyd built his identity on two things: an undefeated record and unmatched wealth. 50 Cent and the Money Team brand became synonymous with that image. Now, with lawsuits over bounced checks and unpaid luxury cars, that image is starting to crack. Meanwhile, Crawford, fresh off becoming the first man in boxing history to be undisputed in 3 different weight classes in the 4-belt era, has every right to call him out.
So the money's really gone.
Yeah, that's what you think. It's get the money, spend the money.
All that money.
Yeah, it's been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like with the lifestyle, that money's gone. Trust me. Now it's like you call him, he'll be at.
The Vegas Auto Gallery lawsuit highlights how fragile the Money Mayweather persona becomes under legal scrutiny. Court documents reveal that Floyd not only failed to pay, but publicly attacked the dealership, warning his millions of followers to avoid them. The dealership claims those posts led to threats from Floyd's fans. For them, the issue isn't just financial, it's reputational. For Floyd, it's about trying to win online what he's losing in court.
And then about the whole 50 Cent story, you gotta hear
accusations that Floyd Mayweather has unpaid debts with fellow athletes. A widely known allegation comes from rapper 50 Cent, who accused Floyd of cheating him out of $2 million during his jail sentence.
Then are we talking over $2 million?
It's about that.
Oh, okay.
At that point, it was, invested in.
All right.
So look, he goes, when he finally does bring up.
Crawford, on the other hand, has managed his money with precision. After leaving Top Rank, he bet on himself in the Errol Spence Jr. fight, and it paid off both financially and historically. Now, as the only fighter ever to unify 3 divisions, he stands at the sports summit. When he calls out Floyd, it's not just criticism. It's the perspective of a man who has succeeded both in legacy and independence, where Mayweather seems to be slipping.
We're gonna get to it. What's up? We're gonna get to it. International with.
Meanwhile, Floyd's lawyers are attempting to turn the car case around, accusing the dealership of fraud for allegedly withholding documents like the odometer certification. But legal experts already see this countersuit as weak. Cristalli dismissed it as frivolous and ridiculous. It only underscores Mayweather's struggle. His attempts to fight back legally are far less convincing than the mounting evidence that he simply didn't pay.
Building generational wealth. Even like when my children, all 4 of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money. I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. Told them, listen, if you guys go to school or you work in one of my...
With all these financial and legal troubles, Floyd still found time to criticize Crawford's recent win over Canelo Alvarez, calling it easy because Canelo was washed up. Crawford shot back, saying his victory followed a meticulous plan, even drawing from Mayweather's own style. In an interview with Inside the Ring, he explained that he studied how Floyd Mayweather Jr. outclassed Alvarez with defensive precision, how Dimitri Bivol neutralized him through discipline, and even how William Skull exposed Canelo's limited mobility. I knew I was going to beat him, Crawford said matter-of-factly. Whenever Canelo faces a style like mine, he struggles. I had all those tools and more.
Crawford made it where Canelo, to have any chance, he had to go get close. So he had to go through a bad neighborhood.
Yep.
And Crawford mugged him. It's that simple. He had to go through a bad neighborhood to get anything done, to get to the place that something was going to be done good.
Yeah.
And he got mugged going through that neighborhood.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Well, if I think about it, if I do come back and...
Despite the grand stage, the fight began under quiet expectations. Most assumed Canelo's power would end things early, but Crawford's airtight defense quickly shattered that assumption. He blocked, slipped, and countered with patience and precision. His shots weren't flashy, but they were accurate and relentless. As the rounds went on, Crawford said Canelo's power never truly threatened him. "There's never been a formula to beat Terence Crawford," he said. "I knew I had a great chance." While the crowd waited for Canelo's comeback, Crawford calmly crafted a masterclass. Entering the final rounds, his corner reminded him, "They're not going to give it to you."
Mr. Crawford, you did it, boy. You did it. For those who still aren't quite sure what they witnessed last night, I'm going to let you know that you witnessed what is called a notorious boxing clinic. This is everything done right, okay? First,
Crawford responded by stepping on the gas, dominating the last 2 rounds. When the final bell rang, the judges confirmed what everyone had already seen. The victory pushed Crawford's record to 42-0 with 31 knockouts, cementing his legacy as the first boxer ever to unify all 4 major titles in 3 divisions. The last to achieve such all-encompassing dominance was Henry Armstrong back in 1938.
To be honest, when I set my sights on doing something and I know what I'm capable of, it's not like a surprise to me. It's a surprise to y'all because y'all didn't believe me. You know, but for me, I knew I could do it, and I believed that I could do it. I just needed the opportunity.
Terence, when did you know that you were going to be?
And yet, in the aftermath, Crawford's tone was almost casual. "I don't feel anything special. It was meant to be," he said calmly, as if greatness were routine. That's what defines him. Crawford never framed his triumph as miraculous, but as the natural outcome of preparation and focus. Now, however, the spotlight shifts back to Mayweather. Crawford brushed off Floyd's criticism, noting that Floyd has his own issues to worry about, from lawsuits over unpaid cars to his sudden push for more high-profile fights. To Crawford, Floyd's critiques ring hollow, because Mayweather's current motivations seem far removed from legacy.
I think that for me, I watch defense as much as I watch offense. So like I thought like watching Bud catch those shots off his glove.
He looked amazing.
So amazing.
Yeah, he looked good.
Yeah. He'd go to a body and he'd catch that and come up with an uppercut. You know, just all those things that seem.
He looked great.
Yeah, I've never seen anybody do that to ever.
No one has.
Mayweather has now signed to face heavyweight legend Mike Tyson next year. Officially labeled an exhibition, the timing is telling. Coming off multiple lawsuits, including the $1.2 million Vegas Auto Gallery judgment, another lucrative payday fits the same old pattern. And Floyd isn't stopping there. In a recent interview, he even hinted at a rematch with Manny Pacquiao, confirming that discussions are underway, though nothing is finalized yet.
We getting ready.
Pacquiao's advisor, Sean Gibbons, confirmed Manny's interest, reminding fans that Pacquiao had already signed with PBC and Al Heyman back in 2019 to pursue Mayweather-Pacquiao 2. At the time, Floyd backed out. After Pacquiao defeated Adrian Broner and Keith Thurman, Mayweather even left the arena before the Thurman decision was read. That rematch never happened, and Pacquiao retired after losing to Yordenis Ugas, but now he's back.
Would even fight him today?
Even here.
Oh my goodness. Tell me about that fight a little bit. Being in there with Floyd being in there with you, like what was the experience like being there in the ring fighting him finally?
It's good, but despite all those things, but then after the fight, right after the fight, I went to the hospital and got operated with my
Yeah, you got an operation, yeah. I remember you posted a picture of
really hurt.
Was he better?
Pacquiao recently fought Mario Barrios. Though the decision went against him, he showed enough spark to convince his camp he still has something left. According to Gibbons, Pacquiao's drive isn't just about money, it's about history. At 46, he wants to prove he can still compete with the younger generation. Only Floyd knows, Gibbons said when asked about the rematch. Manny's always ready, if it makes dollars and makes sense.
But I don't think, I thought I won the fight. Like, I throw a lot of punches, even though he's moving around. Like, I can imagine why I lost the fight.
Okay, Manny, wrapping this up, I got to ask you, because we talked about this Mayweather-Pacquiao. Do we see a rematch if you win on Saturday, Manny?
I don't know, just one at a time. Let's talk about that after the fight.
All right, well.
Floyd's response was coy but revealing. He told TMZ Sports, "There's been talks. There's been talks. It's possible. We just don't know. But right now, everything's great. I'm feeling good, working hard every day, and I can't wait for 2026. That says it all." Mayweather hasn't fought professionally since 2017, yet he's already teasing another mega payday. For a man facing multi-million-dollar lawsuits, the motivation is simple. Fight nights bring fast money.
Mayweather, why isn't he in the top 5?
Floyd Mayweather, he's running the whole 12 rounds and he won the fight.
Manny, who are the top 5 fighters you ever fought, you think?
Morales.
It's no coincidence his exhibition opponent is Mike Tyson. Tyson, now 59, recently returned for a controversial bout against Jake Paul. And even in defeat, the event generated huge numbers. Pairing Floyd with Tyson isn't about competition, it's about spectacle. Both men are cashing in on their legacies, knowing the draw lies in curiosity, not competition.
There's talks and rumors all the time about potentially Manny Pacquiao and the Mayweather 2. Was there any truth to that, or is that still kind of up in the air of maybe potentially happening?
It's up to him. If he come out to retirement, we'll have a Mayweather Pacquiao too.
Would you do an exhibition with him, or would you potentially entertain an exhibition with someone like maybe a Conor McGregor?
No, I don't like exhibition. If Mayweather is my opponent, I don't like exhibition. Like, I want a fight. Like, there's a...
The same goes for Pacquiao. A rematch a decade later wouldn't be about pound-for-pound supremacy, but about nostalgia-fueled pay-per-view sales. For Floyd, the appeal is obvious, another massive check on his terms. For Pacquiao, it's one more chance to rewrite history and settle unfinished business.
Manny's coming back December 13th.
December 13th?
I think so. Who in your gym do you have that could fight him right now?
I like Rollies.
What about him and Ryan?
Ryan's huge. That would be a good pay-per-view.
Him and Tank?
Tank would be huge pay-per-view.
And
everybody's going after.
Floyd rematch is big too, I think.
That would be huge.
Who wins the rematch?
I think Floyd, but
why?
It would be huge.
Behind all these headlines lies the truth of Mayweather's financial reality. The lawsuits out of Las Vegas directly undercut the image he spent decades building. Court records show Floyd signed a confession of judgment, then failed to pay. The dealership claims he only wanted to showcase the cars for social media. That decision has left him open to legal enforcement while chipping away at the Money Mayweather myth.
Everybody keep asking me, why you not coming back to fight? Why you not coming back to fight? So I look at the fight game, I said, okay. I said, you know, fighters fighting, they make 3 million, 4 million, 6 million, 7 million. Some may make 10 or 20 million, but I'm doing exhibitions and I'm making 20, 25 million, 100 million for exhibition.
Given all that, Crawford believes Floyd's return to the ring is predictable. It's what he knows best. Mayweather's entire career has revolved around generating massive paydays while minimizing risk. At 48, with an unblemished record, he sees both the Tyson exhibition and potential Pacquiao rematch as familiar moves in the same playbook. Chase the biggest payday under full control.
He used to be with you for many years. He had a terrific performance. A lot of people want to see him fight again. Do you see him and Floyd fighting again? What did you think of his performance?
I don't think that's really a fight that'll get that much interest anymore. There's a lot of welterweights around, a lot of people that Manny can fight. Maybe he does a rematch, you know, at 46 with a layoff.
For Crawford, that's exactly why he's done taking Floyd's criticism seriously. While Mayweather mocks his win over Canelo as easy, Crawford reminds everyone he fought Alvarez when it mattered, and made history. Floyd, meanwhile, is chasing short-term events and quick payouts while battling lawsuits in court. Crawford's message is clear. He's building a legacy, while Floyd is still chasing checks. And with the lawsuits mounting, that chase for money looks less like ambition and more like desperation. What do you think?